Ladies and gentlemen, this is QenYoogleToys coming at you with another video review, this time of Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, Water Hazard, Lodestar, and Armodrillo. These are of the Alien Collection line and cost about $7 in stores. We'll start off with Water Hazard, since he was right there. Water Hazard is a quite detailed little fellow. I like the spots that he has going on. He has like these spike things on his arms and a couple of black spots here. I really like the shell detailing that he has. Up here. And he's got some of that stuff on his legs. And he's quite heavy, actually, the upper torso, but I think that's from all the weight. For articulation, he's got mostly the same. He's got shoulders, elbows, knees, and that's it. One thing I kind of would have liked is if they could make the shoulder joint move out. That way you could get him where he's looking like he's shooting water. He also has no holes in his hand, and I cannot get his head to move. But, going on about his head is quite weird looking and bug-like. But, that being said, let's move on to someone else. Here we have Lodestar. Lodestar, I quite like his paint detailing with all these yellow and black lines everywhere. He has claw-shaped feet and hands. Articulation, again, he's got shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, although you kind of have to have his knees bent to even for him to stand, and he kind of likes to fall over sometimes. And he does have a neck, but his head, he does have a nicely painted head with a clear neck joint right there. One thing I would like if they painted in these black molded lines on his face like they are in the cartoon. I think that would have helped out a lot. Let us continue into another field. Armodrillo. This guy is massive, and I mean massive. Here is a Ben 10 Alien Force figure who is very thin compared to Armodrillo here. I like the thickness that these guys have these days. And if you want to see his review, click on his head. But Armodrillo is quite big, quite chunky, and quite heavy. And for articulation, he has shoulders. He has like a swivel at the elbow to allow him to turn. He's got hips and lower legs. And he also has tail articulation, which I find. He does not have a neck, which I think could have been worked in, but anyway, on to the accessories. For accessories, you get the disc aliens, which go in the new Disc Alien Ultimatrix. And they pop up and have little arms that fold out. On these, Water Hazard does not have one because I bought him in a multiple pack where I got 4 figures and none of them came with the accessories. Here are these guys, Lodestar and Armodrillo. I personally am not a big fan of the Disc Aliens because I like the holograms from the last show because I thought those worked pretty well. And I do know for a fact that Lodestar's does not make any sound whatsoever, and Armodrillo just shouts out his name. I will probably not be picking up the Disc Alien Ultimatrix for quite a while, so stay tuned for more on those. So overall, these guys are pretty good. I actually really like most of these guys. But if you had to pick one, I'd say go Armodrillo, Lodestar, then Water Hazard. In that order. Anyway, And these are much better than a lot of the Alien Force ones, so I'm quite pleased with these. Anyway, thank you for watching QenYoogleToys. Stay tuned for more.